Oh shit, grass! No, no, no! Come back, come back, come back. What's going on, guys? My name is Martinio and welcome back to Project Cars 2 and round 2 of the WSRC Group A Touring Car Championship, where this week we are at the Donnington Park National circuit. So if you didn't see last week's video, you can go and check it out. I'll have there's the link in the description to a playlist for this particular series. So yeah, last week was you know, a bit up and down. We started in third. By the end of lap 1, we were still third, and we got involved in a very big accident that kind of took, kind of caught up a number of cars. We dropped pretty much right to the back of the pack. We managed to fight our way back up to 5th place, so I think it was a pretty good deal overall, considering. Would I have taken 5th at the start, starting 3rd? No, I would have been disappointed with that. But like I said, considering we dropped to the back, I think it was okay, and also because I'm not a big fan of Brands Hatch. I'm not a fan of that circuit, but I'm much more happy around Donington. What we're going to do is we are firstly going to take a look at qualifying. We're going to see how that shook out, not just for myself but for the rest of the pack as well, and then we're going to get into the race and see what we can do. Okay then, guys, so qualifying, and admittedly, this qualifying session wasn't my best. I was a little bit disappointed with it, if I'm being completely honest with you. The big problem with this qualifying that you're seeing here, this qualifying lap, which was my best one of the session, is this was the second qualifying session we had to run. The first qualifying session, for some reason, I'm not sure why, it kind of just left us all lingering in the post-qualifying lobby. It wouldn't migrate to the race, so unfortunately everybody had to back out and we had to redo the whole thing again. In the first qualifying, I managed to place 3rd, and but I had a bit of an incident coming into the final chicane, which didn't help me, because I think it kind of just, I was really seething about the incident as well, because it was just such a silly thing. I'm not going to show it, I'm not going to name names or anything like that, because there was another driver involved, and it's all been resolved now. But yeah, that kind of broke my concentration a little bit, I think, for the second qualifying. So we're going to avoid this accident between these two here, getting onto the main back straight. But yeah, like I said, it wasn't a great qualifying. We were in pole for a short period of time, but I knew though there were other people that could go and probably would go faster. So as we come on to the final straight here, looking for the time, it's actually going to be a 1:15.087. So yeah, not a brilliant qualifying lap, and it was slower than my first qualifying. You know, the fastest lap from my first qualifying. So yeah, I was disappointed with that. What it does mean though, as you can see on screen, is it means we place 5th on the grid for the start of this race. Looking at the rest of the grid though, BMC Racing Team took his first pole position of the season, so congratulations to him. We've got Peo 83 PL in 2nd place, followed by Colonel Red Eye, Hotshot Kev, myself in 5th, of course, starting on the 3rd row, and then we've got Atreus, Mitch, Silver Wolf, Twisted Tyre Fitter. Don't know why it's so twisted, but you know, whatever. And also Matt Jeffrey. There's another couple there which we can't see. Sadly, it's really annoying with my steering wheel, because I can't just, you know, flick from one side to the other. It's really annoying and go to the thingy. But yeah, there's a couple of other drivers in there as well, so it was a 12-man race. But yeah, like I said, not brilliant qualifying, but I was confident for the race. I knew that I could be consistent around here. I'm much more attuned to this track than I was for Brands Hatch the previous week. So yeah, starting from 5th, should be a good race, hopefully. So let's head down to the grid and see what we can do. Okay then, guys, here we go. 5th place, not exactly what we wanted. Absolutely lightning start. Might be able to have a go down to the first corner, but we've got to be wary, of course. Oh shit, grass! No, no, no! Come back, come back, come back. Oh, come on, bro, go past then. That was my fault. I just got on the bloody grass. Oh, oh, come on! Oh, for the fucking look of the fucking love of God, man!
Oh, come on, Martin.
Oh, for the fucking love of God! And once again, guys, the car's pulling. This time to the right, oddly enough. So it looks like we're going to be taking a fucking early trip to the pit stop. Oh, brilliant, dude. Well done. Well played. Because we need to repair the car. And now we're going to get fuel as well. So we're going to have to do again the whole race on one set of tyres. Pretty much. And these tyres are sadly going to be cold. Well, we've got enough fuel to get to the end, but this, once again, just had my race completely fucked.
Hit the fucking grass there. Touch that. Oh. What type of grass there? Come on, guys.
Oh, at least the tyres are warm. Which is one good thing. The bad point is, we're dead last.
So
And a good 44 seconds off the lead. So there's a very strong possibility that we're going to end up getting laps again.
What the disaster? I stuck in the grass there. Stuck in the fat move.
Just absolute crap.
It's like they've been changing the tyres. That's a disaster.
So we're going to have to hot lap. My qualifying wasn't brilliant. Nowhere near what I can do. I can do, you know, high to mid 11s around here. And it looks like I'm going to need low 12s just to catch up. On the bright side, guys, at least we may be able to see some overtaking.
Sorry.
Is he slowing down to let me through, or what? I can see he's got damage to his car. I don't know if he's covering his line, but it's holding me up a treat at the minute. Hopefully he sees me. Yeah, guys, seems to be carrying quite a bit in terms of damage, so that's another position, so we're up to 9th place now. And we've got 8th just ahead of us. There's another one gone. This is a difficult track. Oh no, don't fucking turn back across, god damn it! Are you fucking kidding me? Turning towards the fucking apex. Are you mad? Well, I'm not sure how severe the damage is on the front of my car, but... So... we might be able to, in the least, get back to where we started. Of course, we started on 5th, so we need to take a couple of them. We've got plenty of time to do it. Oh, look, there's one. It's Hotshot Kev. This was the guy whose Audi just speared across the track and ended up T-boning in the last round. Now, my hope is that at some point someone's going to come in and pit stop. Either for tyres and fuel. I don't know if they all went... I don't know if they were all going long. Oh, dude, please, in the yellow beamer, do not turn in on me. Oh, I had to make that work. I want to keep up with these two, because that 5th place we want, and maybe even a 3rd, you just see them just up the road. Why am I being given a slowdown? Oh. There you go, I lifted. Well, the car seems okay. In terms of temperatures, the one thing I'm worried about with front impact is it damages the radiator and the engine overheats and then goes bang. But we seem to be okay at the moment. And like I said, we can see a podium not too far ahead. We've just got to keep our composure and drive. There goes another one. Completely facing the wrong direction, so we're back to where we started. And we've also got the chance to maybe go one better. We've got 4th place ahead of us. 7 minutes left, which should be about, I don't know, 6 laps. Plenty of time for us to get this guy, then maybe get 3rd. But 3rd's a bit further up the road. getting a bit closer. Come on, where's that mistake? This car looks a little worse for wear. I don't know if it's bruised up or if it's just dirt. Seem to have much more grip at the moment. This guy's going very defensive. He's going very defensive through there. I don't think he didn't need to get so defensive. Ooh, we had a bit of a swapper on there, I think, which is why he cut to the inside. That's the one I wanted. Give me that inside line. I know he's beside me. He's got the bigger balls. Well, I think our balls were both pretty big there, but I had the inside line. And we're away. Now to put a bit of space between us and maybe get third. I would love to, Mr. Engineer Man. Hopefully he realises that I am coming and closing at a rate of knots. Oh, thank you, sir. Now we've got a bit of time to maybe get third place. It's a fellow Matt ahead of us. So we maybe have 3 laps. Don't know where everybody's tyre wear is. Ours is looking a little bit worse for her at the front. But kind of okay. You can see it struggled to get it slowed down there. Oh, he's sort of about ready to go then. I think this guy is pulling away from us a little bit. Oh, there's second place. No, third's gone. And this is that Cosworth we had a little bit of aggro with at the start of the race. But I will say one thing, those Cosworths are incredibly quick in a straight line, so... Probably going to have to do them into a braking zone or on the exit of a corner. If we are going to do it. So you just look at that, look at it take off. I've got a great whopping V8 under my right foot. Oh, we got him, we got him. So we're going to have one more lap. Just about composure now. Getting a bit of clear air so that Cosworth doesn't just saunter up to the back of us down the back straight and take this position back.
Yes, Ben, Popeye went off. Oh my god. Whoever's in second, hurry up because he's dead. Oh well. I was coming up behind Hot Shot Kev. Fuck!
Oh.
Here he comes. Popeye's crossed the line. Popeye got out of the hole, he's crossed the line.
Well, it was a miserable start.
Then after Shot Kev, final lap.
But we kept our composure. And we're going to get a podium out of it from last to second. I think that's one of the drives of my sim racing career. That was absolutely insane. So there we have it then, guys. Round 2 at Donnington Park in the books. And not to toot my own horn too much, but like I said in commentary, I think that was one of the best drives I've ever put together. To have, you know, an accident on the opening lap again was frustrating, and then to have to come in and pit for repairs and to come out dead last to drive it to second, I think it is absolutely brilliant on my part. Like I said, I don't want to toot my own too much, but I think the fact that we were consistent, had a very good setup on the car. I'm not good at setting up a car. I'm not brilliant at setting up a car, should I say. I'm good, but I'm not brilliant. But I think I hit the nail on the head with this one. And the fact that, you know, the driving style, I like to be as smooth as possible, so not to take life out of the tyres unnecessarily. I think that served us well, because as we saw towards the back end, a lot of guys were struggling with their tyres. And, you know, the fact that we were catching them hand over fist meant that even though our tyres were just one lap younger, we had so much more life in the tyres, and we were able to use that and pick up a couple of, pick up more places towards the back end. So it's a very, very good drive. Looking at the rest of the results, the winner, of course, was Peo 83. He started in second. This was his first race with us, I think, in this division. So congratulations to him. I'm not sure we could have caught him. I would have liked to think without the accident we could have stayed with him and maybe challenged him, but you know, we'll never know now, unfortunately. As I said, we got myself second, Atreus in third. He had a bit of an off there, and he managed to recover to third. Then we got Matt Jeffrey in fourth, Twisted in fifth. BMC, who was the pole sitter, he had an accident. I think he came at the end of lap 2 or lap number 3, and he went to the back. So he also had a very, very good recovery drive coming from 12th to 6th. So well done to him. Then we've got Mitch in 7th place, Hotshot Kev, Colonel Redeye, and Silver Wolf. There were a couple of other drivers, but unfortunately, me being stupid and just trying to calm down a bit after that drive, I didn't scroll down, unfortunately, so apologies to who I've missed there. Looking at the table, as you can see, surprisingly, this caught me a little bit off guard. We were in second place at the moment, which is very, very good. 1 point behind the leader, which is Atreus. So well done to him at the moment. Then we've got Mitch in third place on 29 points. Matt Jeffrey and today's winner Peo on 26 points. He has 26 points because you get 25 for a win and 1 point for the fastest lap. Next one down, speaking of race winners, is Popeye with 25. He won the first round but wasn't here for this one, unfortunately. I'm not sure of the reasons why, but he wasn't here. Hopefully he'll be back for next week, because that could be very, very good to watch Peo and Popeye go at it, and maybe get ourselves in there as well. Then we've got Twisted, Hotshot Kev, Colonel Redeye, Silver, Laz, BMC, and Tom. And the last three, HMG, Kyle, Alpha, and Tom, unfortunately, they haven't got any points yet. I don't know. I don't recall them even seeing them competing and racing with us. So hopefully they join us at some point. It will make things a bit more interesting. But yeah. So that is the end of today's episode, guys. So thank you everybody so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, you would like to see more racing content from myself and Project Cars, then make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Also, take a look in the description if you want to get involved. These guys run a number of championships. They're a great bunch of lads, a very, very solid and very, very talented bunch of races, I can attest to. So if you want to get involved and maybe race with me as well, then check out the link in the description to their Facebook group. Say hello, tell them Martinho sent you. But yeah, like I said, guys, that's the end of today's video. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and I will catch you all in the next round at the Algarve. Peace.